Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This is past, present, and future. You or someone around you. So take the residence of the rest for someone else. This is a general read. It's not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below. And I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. It's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are Lady Noble trying to get to see what's up. Okay. Good. All right, well, this is like good to know for the highest good. Okay. I'll just take that. We'll take that 3 and we'll go to another deck. Okay. Okay. All right, collector, we have the Guide of Swords. So it looked like you could be possibly maybe taking some kind of guidance, some kind of class from someone that has someone that you know, or maybe you and a friend are pairing up, maybe to take a fitness class, or maybe some taekwondo, or maybe some jitsu, okay, or some yoga, but there's some kind of skill or training, some kind of class. You are linking up with another friend. Maybe you are working on having a glow up. Maybe you are looking for extra leisure activities, but you are trying new activities, okay? You are indulging in new activities. I'm hearing this is a new way of you expressing yourself, trying things that are different, okay? Okay. You could be someone who loves willow trees. That's for someone. Okay. This looks like a willow tree in the back. Looks like a willow tree. You could be someone who's into that, who has a love for willow trees. Or maybe there's something regarding a willow tree in your childhood. Maybe a home you lived in, a neighborhood, a relative's house, something about willow trees. Okay. But you are, taking on new activities, new hobbies. Okay, whether this is by yourself or you could be linking up with friends, okay, with the 3 of Wands energy here, gathering with like-minded energy, having fun, enjoying, your summer, your spring, your vacation. You're doing a lot of fun activities, Spirit is saying. You're going where the sun is shining, where there's laughter, pleasurable moments and experiences for you and your family, if you are a parent or you do have a spouse, okay. Either way, you're doing things that are fun and that are uplifting. You can also have a list. Someone has a list and you're checking them off and you're sticking to it of different activities you want to do. You want to make sure that you're not planning things and then canceling out. Okay. And I see someone like checking it off. Okay, like, okay, we went to an amusement park this day. Okay, let's check that off. All right, we went skating last week. Let's check that off. Okay, you just have a list of activities and you're sticking to that list. Okay. The next card we have here is the Ace of Wands. And so you're only doing things that make you feel good. Okay, I feel a lot of positive energy in this read here. You're only doing things that make you feel good. You are doing nothing less than the best. Okay. Someone is working on their health. Okay. Someone is working on their health. Someone is also considering getting some kind of surgery, cosmetic procedure. Okay. To each his own. Okay. All right. It looks like you've had, your moment in life where you felt like maybe everything and everyone was coming for you and against you. You've experienced a negative portion of your life that was very stressful for you. Lots of distress going on. And you're taking control of your life. It looks like, you're You're focusing on doing more high vibrational activity because you're refusing to stay in the energy of this negative energy, feeling like everyone and everything is against you or coming for you. And so you are choosing to take control of your life. You're taking your power back. You're creating your happiness. You're creating your joy. If it's not about you, you're not dealing with it. Like I said earlier, you're having nothing less than the best for yourself. And so you're taking your power back, okay? Willing to take risk, but healthy risks, not risks that are harmful, but you're willing to take risks. Maybe you're someone who's likely to go zip lining, okay, or bungee jumping or hot air balloon riding, that kind of thing, okay. You could be someone who also loves motorcycles, okay. You could have a motorbike, or you're thinking about learning how to ride a motorcycle, male or female, okay. Yeah, see, this is you. You're leaving all that behind, all the negativity, all any negativity, the haters, the unhealthy relationships. If you dated someone who, made you feel this way as if they were constantly coming for you, you've tried. The people that you're leaving behind, you've tried. You've given them chance after chance, and you've chosen just to move forward. Okay. You've chosen to move forward and separate yourself. This is coming out a lot in the reads. There are a lot of people who are making changes in their life. They're leaving behind people, places, and things that don't suit them for their highest good. And this is because you are possibly tired of repeating cycles. Beautiful collective. You're tired of having those tower moments, over and over again, whether this is a relationship, when you are communicating or dealing with certain people. There's always a problem. There's always an issue. Someone's always angry. Someone's always hostile. And so you sit down and it looks like you've done the math and you're like, I know how to do this math. How about I remove myself, let people be people, and remove myself and go where the peace is. And then I can regain my stability and my happiness with Sagittarius energy here, okay? And so this is Temperance energy. And so you're working on maintaining your balance, okay? All right? Progress, maintaining your balance, happy things. Okay, happy feelings in the air. Okay, that's Maze, okay? Okay, balance again, the Two of Pentacles. I said someone is taking up yoga or karate or jitsu. Someone is taking up some kind of fitness or health class, okay? All right, you're very excited, enthusiastic about it, okay? You're feeling better. Spirit is saying you're feeling better the more you attend this class. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. But if it's not about calmness, okay, if it's not about peace, I don't see you partaking in it. This is coming up a lot in the reads. Folks, it's not dealing with the drama, okay? You're like, look, I got my pentacles. I'm good to go. What else do I need? Collective, you are balanced. You're in alignment. You're working on progress inside and out. And you're sticking to your list, your activity list, or your bucket list for some, okay? Lots of vacationing energy here. Lots of vacationing, even if you have to go by yourself. I see someone also traveling by themselves confidently and having a great time. And what did I just say? I said you're taking risks, but you're taking fun risks that are safe. I said you're likely to go hot air balloon. This is a parachute. What I just said, you're likely to go hot air balloon riding, bungee jumping, zip lining, okay? Fun activities. You're exploring the other side of you, the new side of you. And with the Guide of Pentacles, you're pouring into yourself, so that you can continue to stay balanced and continue your healing journey. After the nine of swords, that energy there, and the seven of swords being here, that represents, lots of turmoil, lots of chaos, chaotic energy, being around people who, those kind of people who wake up wanting to fight because they're unhappy within. There are people who wake up on a daily, they're just unhappy with themselves personally within, and they choose, it's a choice collective. They choose not to make any changes, and people are entitled to that. But what you're not going to do is keep your unhealed around me. What you're not going to do is keep your toxic around me. And that's what I hear the collective saying. Yeah, y'all stay toxic, y'all stay unhappy and miserable, but what you're not going to do is be around me with it. So the best thing I can do in this equation is remove myself. And that's what you are doing. Both of these cards are depicting motion, okay? Motion, okay? I love it. This is beautiful. Yeah, it is a choice. It's a choice to be whether you're going to be happy or sad each and every day. It is genuinely a choice. It's not about money. It's not about where you're from, where you were born. Each and every day as we wake up, we are refreshed. Our energy is recalibrated. You have a renewal while you're sleeping, while you're astral traveling. But when it's a brand new day, the clock is ticking, the calendar is moving, you have a choice. You're going to focus on what's the positive things that's happening in your life or the negative. And if it's something you don't like, you have free will to change it. Bottom line, doesn't matter look, you have free will to change it. Okay? And so we can't do nothing about those who don't want to do any healing work. But you're not going to keep your toxic, miserable self around me. All right, collective. I hear you. I hear you. You like if you come around me, we're building, we're creating things that are fruitful. We're gonna have some laughter, maybe watch a movie, go out, have a good time. And any of that gossip, slander, wanting to see people down, hurt, without all that. That's low vibe. It's time to have new conversations. It's time to, maintain the high vibration, have those new conversations. Don't even indulge with the goofies. Don't even indulge with the toxic people, the chaotic people, who loves to be in the energy of being frustrated. If you somebody's side piece, two piece, three piece, that is your choice. You cannot go around taking that out on people. Okay, if you don't like what you see when you look in the mirror, that is your choice. Do some affirmations. If you don't like your career, that is your choice. Create some resumes. We all have a choice. It's not about where you're from. It's not about money, and it's not about looks. It's about each and every day that you are blessed and you have air in your body. You have life. You're still here, with this gift, with that creative space. Whether you choose to do something with it or not, you have a choice of what side are you going to operate out of each and every day. I mean, you have a choice. Am I gonna work on this dark stuff, or I'm gonna focus on this light stuff? Am I gonna just sit up and talk negative all day, or am I gonna talk positive? Am I gonna do some affirmations today? Should I go outside today, or am I gonna sit in the house and complain? You have a choice. We all have a choice. Doesn't matter who you are, you know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Shout out to the risk takers and the bold ones, and the brave ones, and the unique ones. Ooh, shout out to you. Just keep going, collective. This is beautiful. This is simply beautiful. This energy of this read is just so high right now. It is so high. It is so high. Mm-mm-mm. The Four of Pentacles. We have a choice. We have a choice. You see, this person is on a path. Motion. Motion. I just held up two other cards depicting motion. We got the Six of Swords up here. Motion. Moving to a calmer situation. This person is on a path. Moving. Motion. Okay, move into a situation where it'll be more frugal and you won't have to take as many losses. Maybe you're someone who also has experience taking a lot of financial losses. Maybe you have had people maybe trying to take advantage of you financially, maybe making you pay for everything in the household, people wanting to live on you, lay on your couch, lay around, not contribute. All those things matter. Being in relationships that doesn't have reciprocity, where you're doing everything, your spouse is just there to take up space, those kind of things, and you're doing all the work. You're working at home, then you're coming home, you're working again, and you're working again and again and again and again. Okay? But we all have a choice, and shout out to those who recognize that they have a choice and taking action towards progress in their life. This concludes the read. Later.